Alright, hello and welcome back to Kingdom of God and Victoria II Age of Enlightenment mod for Vicky 2. This should be episode 28 where we left off. Wasn't the best of times. A lot of harsh things were said towards a certain island and a certain baguette-eating country. Some of those things may have been a bit out of hand because, as the mod creator Maddie mentioned in an earlier episode, owning Corsica apparently is one of the requirements for getting Napoleon to spawn as a general. So normally I don't micro generals that much because normally I just try to death stack or do a suppression by superior fire. But if Napoleon does spawn, then we will probably do something fancy with him. Probably try to use him against France. I'm not sure against all the conditions for him to spawn. It might just be owning Corsica, whoever owns it, since historically he was born there. There might be other conditions, not too sure. Haven't looked that far into it. Now, we left off, we were building back up the home guard because, oh, we were lacking. Oh, they came over the mountains and, oh, we were lacking. So, what we'll probably do is at least get three for Inesia, Torino, and Nisa. Which I think is Nisa. I'm bad with pronunciation. I know it's spelled like nice in a lot of games. I think Hoi 4 has it as nice. EU4 might have it as nice as well. Base game Vicky 2 might have it as nice. But yeah, it would make sense if it was like Nisa. It's just I'm pretty bad at pronouncing things. Now, we have a lot of regressive policies we could go for. We could go for incarceration, but we're going to stick on rehabilitation because for that extra assimilation rate. Not really for the immigration attraction because there's not a lot of immigration. Not too sure how he has worked with that. Now, we don't want to go for the development impact on conscience because that'll make conscience go higher. And we don't really want political awareness to be too high because it would most likely create a lot of issues with rebellions. We can go for non-socialist unions and pop down here. And I think that might be the best option. We don't want peonage. We have debtors prison. Bankruptcy would be the best because it gives administration efficiency and tariff efficiency, which would be much needed, but debtors is pretty neutral. I think that's what we're going to go for. We can't actually change these because we're a theocratic government, so we're always going to have a very influential church. So I'm going to pop the non-socialist allowed, and just in case there's any immigration, which there is, I think, actually zero immigration. Yeah, absolutely no immigration going on. We're good. Cherokee, we can increase our influence. We don't really need to. And the Hungarians are having noble rebels while they're fighting the Lithuanian Commonwealth. So we're going to rebuild a bit. This mod pack is, well, mod pack. This mod has the infamy cap at 30. And I think I brought up invading or cleaning up Madagascar or going more into India. India would probably be the most beneficial for us. You're at war with Maratha, which is at war with Great Britain and allied with Kingdom of Spain. Is Great Britain and Kingdom of Spain just duking it out? Oh, they are. Oh, Kingdom of Spain might. Okay, Kingdom of Spain might be a dead boy. We'll see how it ends. I don't want to. Yeah, we're not gonna fuck with France for a good bit. Mughal Empire, I do want to fuck with though, because they're kind of weak. What can we get from them? We can establish a protectorate for 15. Now, establishing a protectorate, I'm almost certain will not give us these lands. We might have to do this separately. Um, we want to go towards Al-Wada. Al I'm not gonna pronounce things because I can. Oh, we will get Delhi though. We will get these lands up here and then down here if we establish protectorate, which means if we took out Mewar with their two provinces, yeah, because we can't just fly on these. So we do want to establish a protectorate. Make puppet wouldn't really do as much. Taking a puppet would do a little bit, but it wouldn't be too useful because it would it wouldn't allow us to hot farm them for the military, like what we've been doing here. Now we do have a big old fleet. After learning from the mistakes of the Sicilian Corsica rebellion, almost said the wrong island. Yeah, we're gonna start shipping some colonial troops home, and hopefully that'll help defend us in the future. We also have big ol' Razia Navy, which I think more are being built. I'm not sure how many I built. Oh, a lot. Oh, I built a ton, 25. Oh, Madras is where I think I'm popping next. Yeah, it'll be useful to land a lot of these troops in the homeland. If we can get 3 armies going, we should be pretty well defended up here. And that should be a good defensive line because we'll have one mountain. Actually, 2 mountains if we take Savona. Yeah. Savona is mountain grassland, so it is mountains. So we give up Nisa, we give up Barceloneta, and these two, Geneva and Skinborough, or however you say it. And it'll give us a 66.7% defense of our provinces, which means they should go for farmlands that has no defense, which immediately makes it so that way we can stack up troops in these two. That way we can just rush into the farmlands once shit hits the fan. Hopefully it won't. Hopefully we can fix this. We still have a lot of unemployment, but we're sitting at just a ton of cash. I am going to expand wherever we have the most unemployment. I'm gonna expand. Oh, why are they not? Okay, noted. Commoners aren't gonna do too much. We're gonna just knock that out. And I said I was going to completely create a monopoly on military production. So we'll get the powder mills going. That should help a little bit. We're going to shift. We're going to upgrade all factories that are near their limit. That's going to make us lose almost all the cash that we had. Did we take any loans? We did take some loans from France. We're going to immediately pay it back. And wait for this fleet to come all the way back home and drop off some defensive armies. And once we drop down to about 15, we'll go for. Oh my God! I think there might be a bug with this because I'm pretty sure because I have tariffs at 100% or something. Anytime I build like because we're getting all the cash back. I'm not sure exactly what's causing it, but see, cause, yeah, and immediately builds back within a turn, but it doesn't showcase as income. But I think it might be a problem with tariffs being at 100%. Not too sure. Are there any other factories in which I can upgrade things? Because I think they're all upgraded. I don't think we have any left that aren't. There you go. Now we don't have any that are left unupgraded. I'm just gonna upgrade everything. There we go. Beautiful. Yes, of course, we get more assimilation rate and everything. Minority building restrictions. It'll make people less happy, but we'll start getting some South and North Italian. It should be South Italian, yeah, because we were initially, yeah. The Papal States, now we're the Kingdom of God. I think I brought this up. Latin question and the claim of Venice. Those two, I don't think we'll actually fuck with Venice titles because we're talking about, I think 3 provinces, no, 4 provinces max, which houses like less than 200K. Yeah, maybe less than 100. No, definitely less than 200K though. Also, loving this picture. That's definitely not for the right time period. Everything else. I like the little province pictures. Always love those little details that are added. All right, market structure. We have culture. We can do law and jurisprudence. We give this minimum life rating up. I don't think that matters too much because of the fact that anything we want to colonize is going to have like 10% life rating, and it's only going to drop by a very minute number. Grant East Indian. Okay. I'm gonna save scum it a little bit. I'm gonna drop a save. I'm gonna see if this creates a separate entity nation for the East India Company. If it does, I'm gonna reload. If it doesn't, then I'm not. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck with this because it'll fuck up. See if I let it tick. Yeah, we lose all the armies. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna reload. So give me 1 second. All right, and we're back before I made the decision. The god awful decision. I am gonna untick this The reason why I don't like doing it as much is because what immediately happens is because of the mass industries that are in India and the mass populations. As soon as India starts building military units, they immediately jump either to secondary power position, but more often than not, they become a great power. I'm not sure exactly how it works for puppets. I want to say it kicks them out of being a puppet status and then they're independent, but I might be wrong. But at least for a sphere of influence, they're kicked out of being under the sphere of influence, which like negates a lot of things. Also, because we're just pop farming them for military and there's not a lot of militancy in them, there's not a lot of reason for me to um, create it unless I wanted to just bolster my development because development here is going to be quite low. We look at it's going to be like 25%, but we're going to try and bolster this up higher by just spending more on education. And actually, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode. Join me next time, and we will hopefully have a lot more of our defensive strategy in place, and we will be ready to um, attack whoever loses this war between Spain and Britain. Join me next time. Thank you. Adios.